Welcome to Tree People Yoga. My name is Cam, and it's time to feel good and cut wood. That's right. We're gonna freestyle all night. Let's go, let's go. You know, my name is Cam Ho. Let's go, let's go. My name is Cam Ho. Rhymes cool like fro yo. What's up, everyone? Here we go. Welcome. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna do some freestyles today. I'm feeling good, man. I feel like I just got paid. I made my own rigging straps. They kind of look like crap, but they work really good. So I can rig down little itty bitty wood. Yeah, let's go, let's go. They're made out of webbing, they have a little stitch. I'm over here, man, and I got a poison oak itch. Cause I dragged them through the freaking bushes. Yeah, and then I got a little rash on my tushes. Yeah, let's go. Freestyle rap. I'm over here kind of getting ready for the session. Let's go. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Let's get started with some yoga. Alright. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining this morning. Alright, today is a restorative yoga class. I call it the restorative rope angle because your rope angle always brings you back to the center of the tree, and in a similar way, restorative yoga brings you back to your center. So, welcome to Tree People Yoga. My name is Cam, and it's time to feel good and cut wood. Today's practice is restorative yoga. So in restorative yoga, we hold poses for 1 to 3 minutes. This gives your connective tissue time to soften and relax. It takes very little effort and it feels very good. Morning, Owen. Today's practice, just focus on breathing and relaxing into the stretches rather than flexing your muscles or just pushing yourself to the limits. Gravity will do most of the work for you. So restorative yoga is like dropping limbs into a trailer straight from the tree. Once all your equipment is in the right place and the position, gravity does most of the work for you. So you just relax and enjoy the stretch. Welcome everyone. So we're going to begin today's practice by laying down. So lay down on your back. Keep your knees bent. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. And let your knees fall apart naturally. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can place a block or a folded up blanket under your knees. Rest your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and relax your breath. Feel a gentle stretch across your hips, and breathe into your hips. Now gently bring your knees back together. Grab onto your right knee with your fingers. Stretch your left leg out so it's flat on the ground. Plug your right hip down towards the ground, applying a little bit of resistance against your hands. And pull your knee in towards your chest. stretch in your right hip crease. Release your hip down towards the ground. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Reach through your left heel. As you exhale, let that tension in your hip melt away. Steady your breath and relax. Take one last deep breath. And as you exhale, release your left arm down. Open your right knee over to the side. Keep your right hand on your right knee. Try to keep your left hip from tipping over and keep it on the ground to avoid rotating your body. Keep both of your shoulder blades pressed into the ground. Feel a stretch in the inside of your right hip. Breathe into this stretch as you open up your groin. Stretching out all your stabilizing muscles you use to stand on a ladder. Take 2 more deep breaths. And now switch grips. So place your left hand on your right knee. Hook the toe of your right foot behind your left knee. And bring your right knee over to the left. Reach your right arm over to the side. And keep your back flat against the ground. You should feel a stretch on the outside of your right hip. Once again, rotate your right hip down towards the ground as if you're kind of breaking the twist, braking a car. Not physically braking, but hitting the brakes so you don't twist too hard. And relax into the ground. You stretch out the outside of your hip. Stabilizing muscles for spur climbing. Flipping up a flip line. And gently release your knee back up to center. Bring your left knee next to your right. Now we're going to do Recline Pigeon. So place your right ankle on your left knee. Flex the toes of your right foot up towards your shin. And hug your shin in towards your chest by clasping your fingers around your left thigh. Breathe into your left hip. This is a great way to release lower back pain. And focus on your breath. back down to the ground. Now hug your left knee in towards your chest. Stretch out your right leg so it's flat against the ground. Now rotate your left hip down towards the ground to apply a little bit of resistance against your hands. You pull your knee in towards your chest. You open up your left hip crease. You've been doing a lot of walking around, dragging brush behind a house. This is a great way to release that tension from walking. Release your right hand down and gently open up your left knee to the side as you keep your left hand on your knee. Keep your right hip down on the ground and feel a stretch in your left side groin. Opening up your hip and breathing into your hip. Now slowly bring your knee back up. Place your right hand on your left knee. Hook the toes. Hook the big toe of your left foot behind your right knee. And rest your left arm by your side. Reach it out. Plug your left hip down to avoid rotating too much. And you should feel a nice stretch in the outside of your left hip. Feel your breath nourish and relax your body. As you inhale, focus on lengthening your spine. And just focus on lengthening your spine rather than just twisting as hard as you can. Just find length, reach out through your right heel. Keep your spine nice and long. If you get tingly, that's okay. Just keep breathing. And slowly bring your knee back up to center. Bend your right knee so it's next to your left. Place your left ankle on your right knee for Recline Pigeon. Flex your toes up towards your shin. Pull your leg in towards your chest with your hands wrapped around your right thigh. And feel a nice, satisfying stretch in your left hip. steady. You melt away that tension in your hip. Keep your toes flexed. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And release your feet back down to the ground. Now bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart once again. If that's uncomfortable, you can always prop your knees up with a pillow or a block or whatever you may have. Maybe even a hard hat. Place your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Take a moment to notice the space you've created inside your hips. Now interlace your thumbs together and reach your arms up over your head. Engage your core slightly. Avoid puffing your chest up. Breathe into your shoulders. Now bring your arms back up to center. Gently bring your knees together. You're getting ready for a brush pile pose. So roll over, come to tabletop position. Bring your toes to touch. Spread your knees apart about 1 foot, 1 to 2 feet. Sit down on the backs of your heels. If you have severe lower back issues, you can bring your knees all the way together. If not, and you want to if you're feeling flexible, you can bring your knees apart. So walk your hands out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the ground. Relax your chest. Feel a stretch in your ankles, in your hips, and in your knees. Just take a moment to connect with your breath here. To relax into brush pile pose. Just let gravity take over. Continue taking deep breaths to relax into the ground. Now come up halfway, walk your hands out, way out in front of you, so your hips are above your knees. And drop your chest down to the ground. And you should feel a nice stretch in your shoulders and in your armpits. So drop your belly and drop your chest down towards the ground. You stretch out your chest and your shoulders. This is a great way to adjust your posture. A lot of the times we are hunched over when we're using a chainsaw. So this reverses all that tension and it helps you with your posture. Keep breathing. And slowly come back up to center. Walk your hands back towards your body. And come to a seated position with your legs crossed. This next pose is one of my new favorite stretches. A lot of the times it's a neck stretch, so a lot of the times our necks and shoulders get very tight from using a pole saw overhead or carrying a chainsaw. So this really helps with all the adhesions and tension that is built up in your neck during your day. So, take the back of your left hand, place it in the middle of your lower back. Take your right hand and hold on to the outside of your left tricep. Open up your chest, sit up straight. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tilt your head to the right. Keep your neck nice and long. You don't want to hurt your neck. Feel a stretch through the left side of your neck. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, tilt your chin down to the left. Inhale, lift your chin up to the right. Exhale, tilt your chin down to the left. Inhale, tilt your chin up to the right. Exhale, tilt your chin down to the left. Inhale, tilt your chin up to the right. Exhale, tilt your chin down to the left. Inhale, tilt your chin up to the right. Exhale, tilt your chin down to the left. Inhale, up to the right. Exhale, down to the left. 2 more. Inhale, up to the right. Exhale, down to your left. Inhale, up to the right. And exhale, down to your left. Gently release your arms. It's a very satisfying stretch. It can be very intense, but it really helps with your shoulders and neck, because a lot of the times we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. So, let's do the other side. Take your right hand, place the back of your right hand in the middle of your lower back, palm facing out. Take your right hand and place it on the outside of your right tricep. Open up through your chest. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your neck and spine. As you exhale, tilt your head to the left. Take 3 deep breaths here. On your next exhale, tilt your head down to the right. Inhale, tilt your head up to the left. Exhale, tilt your chin down to the right. Inhale, tilt your head up to the left. Exhale, tilt your head down to the right. Inhale, tilt your head up to the left. Exhale, tilt your head down to the right. Inhale, tilt your head up to the left. Exhale, down to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. You're going to do this 2 more times at your own pace. Stretching out all that tension in your shoulders. You breathe it all away. And gently come back to center, untwist. That feels very good. Now, bring your palms to your lap. Either palms facing up, palms facing down, whatever feels good for you. We're going to practice some seated meditation. Relax your shoulders down your back. Relax all the muscles in your face. Unclench your jaw. sit as if have your back against the wall. Keep your back nice and straight. Just take a moment to notice how you feel. Check in with your body. Observe your breath. Feel your stomach rise and fall with every inhale and exhale. Let your body be still and empty your mind. Now slowly come back to your body. Rub your hands together, create some friction. Feel that energy building up inside you. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. Thank you for coming to Tree People Yoga. My name is Kim, and it's time to feel good and cut wood. That's one of my new favorite yoga sequences. We'll probably do the same sequence next week. It really helps with hip mobility, shoulder mobility. You're welcome, Tree Cutler. Thanks for joining. Ahoy, mate. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hello, Jeremiah Tree. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Have a great day, guys. Just going to wave at everybody who joined. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hello, Dad. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy that neck stretch. I know you were asking about stretches for people that work at desks. I think that's one of them that you can add to that list. There's this whole genre of yoga called nerve flossing. I know you like flossing, Dad. So the reason why it's called nerve flossing is because when you sit in certain positions or you hold your body in certain positions, your muscles become adhered to each other and it's very uncomfortable. So so with these stretches, these shoulder and neck stretches, it releases that glue pretty much that's built up inside your muscles. Oh, thank you for joining, Geezy. Finally something easy. Yeah, we'll do the same easy stretches next week. I think they're very helpful. So yeah, thank you, Owen, for joining. It's good to see you here. Hope everything's going well at Superior Tree Service. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Have a good work week. Have a good rest of your Sunday. All right, goodbye.